Hi everyone! In this video we'll learn about the basics that will help you understand the piano keyboard. For more practice, check the worksheets linked in the description below. Let's get started! The piano keyboard consists of 12 different keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A full piano keyboard has 88 keys and consists of many repetitive patterns of the same 12 keys, but they sound different every time. The pattern consists of 7 white keys and 5 black keys. If you look at the full piano, you will notice that this pattern repeats over and over. 2 black and 3 black keys, and the same goes for the 7 white keys. To name the keys on the piano, we use the first 7 letters of the alphabet, one for each of the 7 white keys. The letters that are used are the same as for the notes on the staff, and if you're not too familiar with this concept, check the video in the description below. We will start by finding a C. To do that, first find the 2 black keys. The white key on the left is C. There are a few reasons to start with C and not A. First, it's easier to find C on the piano than A. Second, C major is a scale that we always learn first on a piano because it's the easiest one to play. If you don't know what major scales are, I made a video for that too, so just check the description. The third reason that we find C first is that the middle C is a very common marker on the piano as it's positioned in the middle of the piano keyboard. Now that we know where the middle C is, we can find all other C's on the piano if we just move to the left or the right on the keyboard. C is always going to be the white key in front of every block of 2 black keys. So to name the rest of the keys, we start on C, and then we move through the alphabet from left to right as we move up on the piano keyboard. D, E, F, G. Now that we get to G, which is the last letter of the alphabet we use, we start again from A, B, and C. This pattern repeats over and over. You can see that to recognize the white keys, you can also use the black keys to guide you. The black keys can have 2 names, something sharp, for example D sharp or G sharp, or something flat, like B flat or D flat. When naming the notes, sharp means go up a half step or semitone, and flat means go down half step or semitone. On a piano keyboard, a half step or semitone is the distance between any adjacent 2 keys. For example, if we start on this key and move 1 half step up, we go here, and from here a half step higher we go here, and so on. We can also move down a half step. If we start from here and move a half step down, we get here. From here on, a half step down is this note, and so on. If we start at C and go up half step, we land on C sharp. From D, half step up is D sharp. From F, half step up is F sharp, and so on. Same process works for flats. If we start on B and go down half step, we land on B flat. Half step down from A is A flat, half step down from G is G flat, and so on. Sometimes when we move half step up or down, we don't land on a black key, but on a white key, and here are 4 exceptions. Remember that the half step is the distance between any 2 adjacent keys. For example, these 2 keys are adjacent, and also these 2, and these 2, and these 2. If we start at E and go up a half step, we land on this key, which we know is F, but because we went up a half step from E, we call it E sharp. Now if we start from B and move a half step up, we land on C, but because we moved a half step up from B, it will be called B sharp. The same goes when we move down 1 half step between 2 white keys. If we start at C and go down a half step, we land on this key, which we know is B, but because we went down a half step from C, we call it C flat. Now if we start from F and move a half step down, we land on E, but because we moved a half step down from F, we will call it F flat. And this is it. Now go ahead and practice what you just learned. Remember, if you need extra practice, check the links in the description below where you can find worksheets. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time!